Hello again. How are you? Today we're starting the last lesson of this subject, creative culture. I'm so sorry. I think you are enjoying our subject, but we are ready to work ready in the market. This lesson is speaking about how to applying these techniques in the real world scenarios. And for that, we are going to speak of different companies and the solution they have found to solve some problems. And you are going to see which techniques of the ones we have studied in the last lessons they have applied. And then you will see how effective they could be and how you can use them in the future. Let's look at it. For example, we are speaking about Netflix. I think you know Netflix platform of stream video at home. You probably use that. You probably have Netflix to see the TV, to see some problems. What the problem was for Netflix, it was that they changed the market from the DVD filming to on-demand videos online. So they had a lot of competitors on that. They found that the solution was to use a recommendation, a logarithm that was based on the data from the other movie scenes, etc. So this solution improved the platform and improved the client service. So it growed the sales and the final project. How they did that? For doing that, they went through creative solving problem techniques like that data analysis, algorithm thinking, and customer empathy to innovate. So they focus on what the problem was, how the customer will be pleased, how to solve that problem, and they found that solution, and the solution really worked. Maybe there have been other companies of stream that didn't have this success. Maybe the problems they had, they didn't reach to that solution. And sometimes this makes a difference. So it's important you to consider that for some kind of companies, you have different kind of solutions. We have a different case study, for example, from NASA, I think it's pronounced in English, yes, with the Apollo 13 mission. What happens here? They had a problem because they had an explosion, and this explosion damaged the spacecraft, and they had limited powder, water, and oxygen. So the engineers had to find out a solution to with the materials they had. You have here a picture from where they were inventing that and trying to find out solutions. So they make a square filter fit and found a solution from the different materials to go and replace these ones. For doing that, the engineers of the company use techniques as divergent thinking, exploring multiple solutions. So they thought of different materials, find out if these materials work or this other is better, or mixing materials or doing. But also with lots of pressure, and in short time they had to do that. So they finding unconventional solution under pressure. This is very important. You to get used to this kind of situations, and also to save the life of some people, for example. We have also a case study of the company of furnitures IKEA that you probably know very well. So they had a problem because they didn't get very good to the Japanese market. Why? Because their furnitures were very, very big, too big for the Japanese houses. The solution they found is to make multifunctional furnitures, also small furnitures that can be included in the small apartments. Here you have picture from this first version of multifunctional furnitures, and they were sensible to the market and what they needed, so they used techniques like empathy, understanding the customer needs, the role playing, putting themselves in the shores of the Japanese customers. So finally they innovate and put that product, and also people from other countries get profit of these new ideas. So it is important to be adapted to your market, to see where you have these problems, and to try to react in time to give them some solutions. For example, finally, we are looking at the case of Lego. I'm a fan of Lego. My son plays a lot of with these toys. I'm more from in my childhood I worked with Playmobil, but he's more from Lego, and I really like Lego because it's more you learn, but also you practice, your imagination works, and so on. You build. It's very, very interesting game. So what happened with Lego is their sales were decreasing. They needed to find out a solution, so they thought to look at their community, to the people, and ask them to, for example, ideate or give some uh, ideas for the new Legos, for the new products. And the idea that went better is the one that was materialized. So this helped a lot because they launched different products they never thought, but also they were stronger with their clients' feelings. So they use techniques like crowdsourcing, collaborative ideation, and customer driven design. So you can use on that kind of situation. So they had a better loyalty of the community. And this has made the company bigger. Before finishing, you have here some cards for read. So when you have problem, what the steps are and where you have to use different methodologies. For example, you have the one problem. The first step is identifying the real problem and find out different how it works. Look directly to the problem and make it with the firewise, for example, to identify really how it works. Then you start generating your ideas like brainstorming or doing other techniques, mind mapping to different ideas for the problem you have detect. And then you go from the biggest to the smaller to evaluate and select solutions, coming out with convergent thinking as we saw in the lessons before. So you start filtering and going directly to different solutions, and after that, you can develop an action plan, and this action plan is focused on your objectives and the needs you really have. So finally, you implement and test, and remember that always you can come back to other steps before and come back later to finally find a different solution. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. You've learned how practical issues can be on these real cases scenarios have helped you to see how these methodologies really can work on the real life, and hopefully one day you can use those for your own projects. So see you soon. See you on the next online lesson. Hopefully, you've learned a lot. And please contact us, Adolfo and me, with any doubt you have, any problem, any help you need. We are here to work with you. Thank you. Bye bye.